which is the only reason why it confuses me. I'd like to assume that, like, it's both Jill and Chris just roaming around the plant, or roaming around the mansion, and they just somehow never crossed paths with each other during the story events. You know, they were just off doing their own things. Because, like, at least in Res 2 it makes sense, because you have Side A and Side B. And there's, like, different things that you do during, like, those campaigns. And you both start off in, like, different sections of the police station. So, like, that there's kind of a little bit acceptable. Still, I think it's odd that they've never at one point met up during the events of that, but... But anyways, though, I hope the Resident Evil stuff has at least been, like, entertaining. It's one of the only series that I actually, like, give a shit about or know a fair amount about. Especially with Res 4. I could tell you literally, like, every fucking secret in Res 4. I have played that game so many times. Even if you go over to the YouTube channel at youtube.com/FredEcTheBear, I've, like, streamed through the game twice, and I've definitely played it more times off-stream. Res 4 will just definitely be my all-time favorite Resident Evil. Alright, let's go drop this book off real quick so I can get the, so I can have 3 spaces to make the V-Jolt. There's ink ribbons here. I mean, I'll have to drop them off, but I should actually save my progress. So we're not making the same mistake as last time. Another thing I talked about last stream, too, is my main thing that I love about the original Resident Evil is just the amount of, like, replay value to it. Because, like I said, you got both the Jill and the Chris campaign. With each campaign that you beat, you unlock, like, a skin or some sort of, like, new event into the game. Like, there's an event where Forrester will randomly spawn in, like, certain sections of the mansion. And he's basically got, like, a bunch of bombs rigged to him, so you're not allowed to, like, attack or shoot him at all. You basically just have to, like, run by him. But yeah, it just changes up a bunch of, like, random encounters, it adds new things. So, like, this game actively tries to, like, make each playthrough different. Whereas in Res Zero, like, the game kind of feels the same. The only spawns that I've ever noticed changing was the frog spawns. Other than that, like, everything else would remain exactly the same. But at least I have more of an appreciation for Zero now. I feel like I'm definitely not the only one, though. that thinks it's just not the greatest in the series. I still think it's pretty comfortably, like, sits at my second least favorite. Because not even, like, Resident Evil 6 is the worst. I definitely think Code Veronica is the worst, and that's only just because I haven't completed it yet. It is super easy to get stuck in Code Veronica and to basically, like, never be able to progress if you don't have enough, like, resources. And the boss fights in that game are just absolutely fucking ridiculous. Because a lot of the issue that I had with that game is, oftentimes I would never know when a boss fight was coming up. And even then, it didn't matter much anyways. Just because, like, even if I knew a boss fight was coming up, I'd never had the resources to actually fight the boss. Like, I think one of the worst boss fights in that game is, you're in some sort of, like, Arctic facility, and fucking... I forgot his name. I think it's Steve. You're working alongside someone named Steve, and this big, like, bondaged up zombie basically, like, smacks him off of, like, a helicopter pad. And so you basically have to, like, fight it on this super foggy outdoor pad. With, like, a sniper rifle, because I think its weak point is supposed to be, like, an open, like, wound on its chest. But it has to be insanely close for you to even see it through the sniper scope, just because of, like, all the fog. And then more often than not, the shot will either miss, or he'll hit you because you're way too close to him. It is just not a good boss fight at all. It is definitely, like, easily one of the worst boss fights in that game. So another thing is, too, is I crafted the V-Jolt, but I don't think I got the trophy for it either. Oh, am I not allowed to look at hidden trophies? I fucking hate that shit. I like on PlayStation how you can reveal, like, hidden trophies. I just don't know what else I'm supposed to, like, put in there. Because, like, it's not taking my bottles away at all. And I didn't get the trophy for crafting it, either. Oh, we're gonna... Oh, well, I should go down and try first, actually, to see if this is even the right V-Jolt. But, like, it's saying that I can't put anything else in it. So, like, I really do wonder if it is just a glitch. And maybe the bottles only, like, disappear after I've used it. And it's whatever. We struggle now, so we don't have to struggle later on in the game. That's how I see it. Oh, yeah, it's right, there isn't Magnum ammo. This is a lot of shit to have to walk back through, though, if it's not gonna work. I'm gonna be kind of sad. Yep, so this door here. The locker is completely soaked, there's nothing special inside. Okay, so it is the V-Jolt. You probably don't need the bottles anymore, throw away. Okay, awesome. It looks like there's no fucking items in here either. Alright, golf claps all around. I need to make sure that I keep up with Dead by Daylight too. With like all the Halloween shit. Because we got like the Halloween rift and stuff that I want to try completing so I can get all the Ghostface stuff. I might play some of that later tonight, or I might just play some Fallout 3. Usually when I play Dead by Daylight, I'm just like watching YouTube videos. I'll put the like YouTube video in a mini player. I don't know if you can do that on Google or if it's just an Opera GX thing. But I'll normally just like put it in a mini player, which just makes the video into like a tiny square. And it'll actually overlay with Dead by Daylight. So I can both like, I can watch the video and play Dead by Daylight at the same time. Which so far is the only game that I've discovered where you can do that. And I think it's only because Dead by Daylight is, like, basically played in, like, a borderless window mode. I think that's what allows me to do it. Or when I'm listening to my podcast, if you guys have never heard of them before, I've been watching a lot of Cream Crew recently, which is Hunter Hancock Meat Canyon, who is a animator slash like well yeah, just animator slash artist, with Tom and Don from Flash Gits, which are another pretty big animator channel. It's retracting like a shriveled wiener. My nutsack in cold water.
What the hell is this thing?
It's a plant, Billy. Or Barry.
Jill!
You should be familiar with plants. Your name is a berry. See, and that's why you want to make the vehicles, Jill.
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
You know, there's a trophy in this game to beat the campaign with only a knife. And originally I thought that maybe, like, Chris's run would be the easiest, just because he starts off with a knife. And I think he has more health than Jill. But then I started thinking about it, and I was like, nah, I don't think that's the case, because, like, with Jill, you don't have to do most of the boss fights. Because, like, I created the V-Jill, Barry basically came in and saved my ass. If I save Richard fast enough and just let him deal damage to Jan, I can basically just, like, I only would have to, like, deal a little bit of damage to him after Richard is gone. So yeah, I don't know. It just seems like Jill would probably be the easiest for a knife-only run. Maybe we'll try that one day. We'll try a knife-only run on a PS4.
Wesker!
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Wesker, what the
I
fuck were you even
understand.
shooting at?
Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, you sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, okay, there was a couple of bees out here. I was gonna say, what the fuck was he shooting at? And why does Jill not, like, question any of this? My poor baby's, like, hacking up a lung over there. Well, it is that season where everyone's gonna start getting sick. Especially around here, too. The weather is just so bipolar. Alright, so we got a mansion key. An engraving of a helmet.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
I was gonna say, Jill, didn't you establish earlier it was broken? I mean, I guess it's worth a shot, like, might as well continue to try. As always though, if you guys want me to, like, if you guys want me to do a specific run, or a specific challenge, like the knife-only run, or, like the Leash Hunter shit in Res Zero, like, feel free to suggest it, and I'll probably most likely do it eventually. Because, like, I need to do most of that stuff for, like, trophies anyways on console. Oh, good. I didn't get poisoned. I only got damaged. Okay, well, now I might be poisoned. Because, like, I love platinuming games, especially games that I'm passionate about, like Resident Evil. But there's just some trophies where, like, I know that I'm not good enough to get them. Like with the knife-only runs and stuff like that. I definitely don't think I'd be able to do those. Oops, someone left me a bunch of stuff. Those are acid rounds? They are. Use this thing to protect yourself from that bulletproof thing and change. I went ahead and fixed that piece of crap door too, Barry. Yo, what a nice guy. It's like the second time Barry's left me like a supply drop. Better than fucking Wesker, who hasn't left me shit. Oh, we're introduced to the hunters now. It's locked. Spencer family emblem. Okay, let's just double check on that one. At least the hunters aren't nearly as bad in this game. Or at least I feel like they're not. And now that we're back here, we definitely should save too. Because there's going to be a bunch of hunters and crimson heads around, so the game only really like ramps up from this point. was a locked door over back this way. And then I think the helmet key also goes to one of the doors to the right in the main area. Oh, this puzzle fucking sucks. Yeah, I fucking hate this one so much. That puzzle is easily one of the worst in the game. When I was going back through the Resident Evil series, me and my fucking best buddy were talking about this puzzle here, where like we both would just continuously die on it just because of how fucking awful the fixed cameras are. And like it's even harder on PC too because it's harder for me to try to correct myself when using only WASD. But basically what you're supposed to do for this puzzle is there's like a pressure plate at the end of this little hallway here. And so when the walls are closed in super tight like this, you gotta run to the other side, press the button, and then hopefully get out from in between the walls quick enough so you can push that statue. But because of these fucking awful controls, it's easier said than done. Jill, fucking push the thing. Oh my god. I hate this puzzle with a fucking passion. There's a hole at your feet. You can't see very far, though. Why do I have my ink ribbons on me? Man, I can't wait until we get to, like, the third-person Resident Evil games. I think I talked about this last time, but these camera angles, the fixed perspective, is why I was a huge fan of the Silent Hill games. Was because since like game 1, all those games were in the third person. And visually, I thought the original Silent Hill games were actually more impressive too. I think the only thing that really killed Silent Hill for most people was the narrative might have been a little bit too confusing for a lot of people to understand. But other than that, like gameplay-wise, I always thought Silent Hill was better. And it basically like always gave you an abundance of resources, so you never really had to like... You never had to run from a fight at all in Silent Hill. Unless you were trying to get like a specific good ending or speed run. Eagle of South, Wolf of North. Found inside the last book, Volume 1. Is there a special way to use it? I can't get out. I have tried every possible way to escape, but only to be faced with the reality that I am trapped. I have been everywhere. The laboratory with the large glass tubes filled with formaldehyde, and those dark, wet, and eerie caves. What can I do? At first, I didn't want to believe my eyes, but that familiar high-heeled shoe in the corridor. It was like reflex. One name came to my mind. Jessica. I don't want to believe they share the same faith as me. No, I can't give up hope. I have to hope they're alive. I haven't had anything to eat or drink for the past few days. I feel like I'm going crazy. Why is this happening to me? Why do I have to die like this? I was too obsessed with designing this ghastly mansion. I should have known better. It was a dark and damp underground tunnel and another dead end, but even in the darkness something caught my eye. Carefully, I lit the last match I had to see what was in it, or what was on it. Or what it was. A grave, but deeply engraved into the stone was my name, George Trevor. At that instant, it all became clear to me. Those bastards knew from the beginning that I'd die here, and I fell right into their trap. But it's too late now. I'm losing it. Everything is becoming so far away. Jessica, Lisa, forgive me. Because of my ego, I got both of you involved in this whole damn conspiracy. Forgive me. May God justify my death in exchange for your safety. A name is carved into a small gravestone. George Trevor. There's a switch. Man, if only he noticed the switch. They got him good. Sick prank, bro. Why? Well, I just got poisoned for no good reason. Oh, well, I have space for one. Man, that guy took a ton of shots, but I blew that dude's head off, like, instantly. I forgot to go down this other way. Oh, there's a map. Map of the mansion basements. And some shotgun ammo. Please pick up the shotgun ammo, it's right in front of you. Looks like a power supply for the elevator. Switch over the fuse. I actually forgot what the reason for coming down here was. Oh, there we go, handgun bullets. Playing on PC too, where the quality's a lot better, it's actually easier for me to spot, like, certain items and stuff. I don't have room, but I'm pretty sure that elevator is active down there now. Oh, that's right. Those things broke down the door, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, now it's a lot easier to travel between here. And the save room is just like right over here.